So I don't even know how to start this, but besides say I'm disgusted. This video I'm going to show you, it sums up how much of a dumpster fire Canada has become. Now, I've been through this situation, a similar situation myself, dealing with social workers and stuff, but just to make this choice, just watch the video and we'll get into it now and you'll see.
Amir Farsood has applied for medically assisted dying, known as MAID. He lives in constant agony due to a back injury, but has started the process for end of life because his rooming house is up for sale and he can't find anywhere else to live that he can afford. He barely survives on Ontario disability support payments, which are just over $1,200 a month. He doesn't want to die, but being homeless is not an option.
Now, doesn't that 30-second little clip say so much about this country that it's absolutely on fire, that a man is in a rooming house? That means he's renting a room in a house with probably 8-9 other people. They section up each individual room. And he can't afford to live there. He can't afford the one room on ODSP. That's horrible, man. I'm applying for ODSP myself. It's necessary. I'm disabled. I've got seizures. I'm sick. It is what it is. But it says so much at how much of a failure this country is, that a necessary thing such as ODSP, this person is on ODSP because he can't do much. His back is bad. And he can't afford a room in a house. He's losing the one he's got because the house is for sale. And he can't afford a room in a house. Not to mention that he thinks taking MAID is a viable solution to not being able to find an apartment. And I'm going to get into that in about 5 seconds. Now you're wondering, how does a person get to that point that I should take MAID because I can't afford to live? He didn't come up with that idea on his own. I'm telling you that right now. His social workers, or the social workers that work with him, have sat him down a couple times to go over all of his options. And they've kind of, I guarantee they've sat him down and ground it into his head. See, this has happened to me multiple times. You go to your doctor's appointment, and they say they actually have to talk to you first. And they lead you to a little room with a chair in it, a desk, and 2 more chairs. And in there are 2 social workers sitting down wanting to talk to you. What you see outside are 2 very large security guards standing out front of the door. They make it so it seems like you're not allowed to leave. They try to intimidate you into staying, and then they talk to you about your options and the wonderments of MAID, how your illness is progressing, and your quality of life is going down, so you should take MAID. You should take it while you have the option and the choice to do so while you're still healthy, and do it on your terms. They've done this multiple times, and again, they make it seem like you can't leave. And like the worst one, I was stuck in there for 2.5 hours of them going over and over and over my options. And I'll just tell you, it's not an option. I will never take that. And I feel bad for this guy because, again, they're doing it to like warp your mind to think, these people care. They're trying to help me, and they're not. They're not.
I know in my present health condition I wouldn't survive it anyway.
Farsood meets the criteria for MAID: physical suffering due to disability that cannot be relieved. His doctor, who knows Farsood's real reason for MAID is his fear of being homeless, signed off on the application in August. Farsood needs a second to do the same. There's a 90-day waiting period. He believes he could potentially access MAID in about a month.
I don't wish to be dead. Even with the pain, even with the meds. I still want to be here.
So I'll be honest right now, I'm fighting off going into an absolute tirade of a rant because I'm pissed off. I am angry at that. Like, did you hear what they said? His doctor knows why he's going to take it. His doctor signed off, knowing he's only doing it because he's scared of being homeless. In what world is that doctor a good doctor? How can that man have a medical license to support a person's decision to end their life? Not because of their physical disabilities or the pain they're in, because he said that himself, that he's okay living with the pain. But the doctor signed off of it knowing full well it's because he doesn't want to be homeless, because he's scared. It's sad, it's really sad, and I'm scared for my own self and future. Like, in a lot of Ontario and a lot of the country, you can't even rent a... Not even in the situation he's in, or he's in a rooming house, but you can't even rent a bed where you share a single bed in a room with 4 or 5 other people for under $1,500 a month. Like, you're sharing a room with 4 other people, not you get a room in a house by yourself. Our economy is gone to hell. Our leadership sucks. They're not doing anything to fix the problem. This country is a straight up dumpster fire. What the hell, Canada? What the hell? Man, I used to wear a Canadian flag with pride. I used to love my country. Now I'm only wearing this flag, this hat, because I have no other option. It was the cheapest option. Because I'm homeless. I live out here. I have no other option. This hat was $1. It was either this or a very lewd pornographic hat. And I chose this one. But I'm not proud to wear it. I'm not proud to be Canadian anymore. When you're letting such a large portion of our population suffer, come on, do better. So I'm gonna have to end this right here, right now. I've got to end this because I'm getting myself too worked up. Thanks for watching, though. If you made it this far, consider subscribing. And I'm gonna stop, banging my hands on the table. That's how angry I am. Like, if you like the video or you want to support me, that'd be really cool if you, subscribe and leave a comment. Maybe you like. That'd be awesome. You guys take care, though. I'm going to end this here, and y'all have a good day.